Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Rose. This is my Assignment 5 revisions of my unit plan. A little bit about my unit. I teach 3rd grade and it was a math unit on multiplication and division strategies. Throughout the unit I demonstrated and we practiced 5 different strategies, including equal groups, arrays, tape diagrams, the count by strategy, and number bonds. After we learned about all the different strategies, students used the strategy of their choice to solve a multiplication and division problem that they created, and then took a video of themselves solving it and going through the process of solving it. Their products were posted into Google Classroom, and students were able to watch each other's and comment on each other's videos. And then I did use the backward design in my unit plan. The changes I would make to my unit plan definitely is pacing, moving the songs to the beginning of the unit. For the count by strategy, we use YouTube videos and songs they sing along with to learn how to count by different numbers, and then using more cooperative learning and collaboration. When it comes to pacing, some of my days could have been combined into one. I didn't feel like I needed to use as many days as I did for certain strategies and for certain concepts. And then I should have allowed more time in coming up with word problems and collaborating. That should have been, instead of shortening that, I should have made that for 2 days. I felt like they needed 2 days to figure out their word problems because they had partners who tried to solve their problems. And I felt like I needed 1 day for the coming up with the word problems and another day for the collaboration and working together to solve the problems. Moving the songs to the beginning, the songs really helped my students in solving the multiplication and division problems, even when using the other strategies. They still, when they're solving multiplication and division problems, they're using those songs to count by 7s and 9s and that sort of thing. So learning these songs at the beginning would have been beneficial for them moving on to different strategies. And then definitely more cooperative learning. My students worked really well together in the parts that I did use cooperative learning. And next time I'll definitely add some more work in the strategy learning, do more cooperative learning in that area. When it comes to evidence of understanding, the students did create their own multiplication and division problem to solve. They used the strategy of their choice to explain how to solve the problems. I felt like this was a students as teachers strategy. I always feel that when my students can explain something back to me, I feel like that is the evidence of understanding. If they can be the teacher and teach it, then that shows that they understand the concepts. Authentic application, my students created real-world math problems and explained how to solve it in a way that made sense to them. In the real world, how would they solve these multiplication problems, and they chose the way that made sense to them. We learned how and when to use multiplication and division in the real world using real-life examples. We discussed instances where we might need to use multiplication and division when we're out in the real world. And then under self-assess and reflection, they were able to watch their own videos and made revisions where needed. If they made a mistake or felt they could have done better, then they went back and fixed those things in their videos. And then I felt that a good reflection was watching and commenting on their classmates' videos and seeing what they did and seeing their ideas as well. So there you go.